My name is Anuk, and I'm a rising sophomore. Actually, I'm not even a part of the College of Science and Engineering. I'm a psychology major, and so that was part of why I wanted to take this class. It was so unique for me, and I just wanted to try a new experience. And so my favorite part of this course was kind of just the whole thing, just learning from start to finish, and more importantly, seeing how the design process worked. I've been interested in medicine for a while, but then trying to see the medical device side of things was totally different than anything I've been exposed to. So it was really exciting for me to see how medical devices were made and learning things like CAD modeling and the Stratasys tour, looking at 3D printing and how that worked was also really, really cool for me. This course will change my life, honestly, because I'm just so much more interested in medical devices, which I had never really thought of before. I basically applied to this class on a whim after seeing it because I thought it might be interesting, and it turned out that medical devices are really cool for me, and I'd love to keep on working with my team and working on other projects in the future. And honestly, I would say that I would just recommend this course for anybody, and especially if you're somebody who's watching this and you might not think that because you're not a biomedical engineering major or mechanical engineer that you can't take courses like this. I learned a lot, and the course instructors were really great, and they taught you from the ground up. So even if you feel like you don't have experience, just try and take this course. For me, it was a great exposure, and I'd love to keep on going into this.
Hi, my name is Shalini Jadhav, and I'm a rising sophomore in the College of Science and Engineering for biomedical engineering. I think the most impactful thing that I learned was really just learning the process of med device and how like that process works. I think going into biomedical engineering, there are so many different options on what to do, like different like factors such as I was also interested in like comp sci, so like taking different sides was just so interesting to me, but I didn't know what exactly I wanted to do. So I think taking this class really helped me see like how interested I am in med device and the industry specifically, and kind of just seeing where like my interests would line up with my future. My favorite part of the course specifically is really just like interacting with everyone from my team to our project manager and everyone else, and just being able to learn more about the project that we were working on, and also just like learning everything there is to do in the industry as well, from research to hospitals to everything combined. This course will change my life by, I think, just learning more about how all these products actually go through this process. I think when you go to a doctor and you see these like small different devices, you're like, oh, cool, they just made them. But they're now learning there's such a big process they have to go through, from FDA through so many different CAD models and so many different ways of creating it and approaching the product. So I think that will change like how I approach and like see different devices, and specifically med devices in my life. And yeah, I would recommend this course to pretty much everyone. I feel like even like my two partners were not engineering majors specifically, but I think it was very interesting hearing different sides of how everything like came together, and like knowing like they came from a different background and still we were able to put stuff together and still like learn a lot. And also I think just like learning about med device is really interesting and something that I think it's really interesting to and cool to learn about.
Hi, my name is Dilshan Rajan, and I'm a rising sophomore currently studying neuroscience and psychology. The most impactful thing that I learned in this medical device class was just the whole process of how medical device innovation really works. I've always been interested in medical devices, and I really wanted to get a closer look at how that actually works. And through this class, I got to really learn, and also it got me more interested in going into that field in the future. And so this course changed my life by sparking my interest in medical devices, and I would like to pursue that more in the future. And I would really recommend this class to anybody who's interested in just med tech in general, or even just biology and medical related stuff, because it would really change your perspective on the amount of work that goes into all the devices that you see in physicians' offices.
Hi, my name is Neha. I'm a rising junior in product design, minoring in UX design and computer science. And this experience was really interesting because I got to actually put to use a lot of the things I learned in product design, like outside of a product design classroom setting. So that was fun. It was really interesting to see like how similar the classes were. I couldn't attend some of them because I had meetings, but it was pretty interesting. I think Yeah, and I really enjoyed working with my team too. It was fun working in an actual interdisciplinary team, people who are engineers or just like med students too, because at least in my major, everything is like constricted to only product design so far. So it's fun working with other people. But yeah, thanks for the opportunity.
Hi, my name is Ni Lang. I am a rising second year medical student. I really enjoy this course over the last 7 weeks because as a medical student, we always use devices in hospitals and clinic, but not really know the process it took to get there. So I really appreciated learning about the devices and the development process and learning how it takes to get into the hospitals and clinics.
My name is Soren Tegel. I'm a rising sophomore in civil engineering. I guess the most impactful thing I've learned in this 7 week experience is that uh, it takes the clinician kind of engineer relationship is pretty important because the clinician kind of identify a problem that an engineer might not be able to see or fix. So it kind of takes both of you kind of communicating, working together to figure out a viable solution to whatever problem is being addressed. And I think that's the communication aspect's kind of the most important thing I've learned through this. Yeah, I'd recommend this course for kind of anyone in any major because I think in general, I think it's taught me a lot of good things about teamwork and participation and presentation. It's helped me develop my skills.
Hello, I'm Trisha. I'm a fourth year in mechanical engineering at the University of Minnesota. In this course, I've learned many different things from patents to what you really have to do to make a product happen. And so in the future, I would love to use the experience that I've gained to really understand how startups and entrepreneurs really have to go through in order to really follow their dreams into creating something that will help the world. Thank you.
My name is Sahana Vasudevan. I'm going into my sophomore year studying biomedical engineering in the College of Science and Engineering. I think the most impactful part of this course was truly understanding all of the little parts that go into the design process for a medical device product. There were a lot of things that I didn't know about before that I got experience with over these past couple weeks. And I think that will set me up really well later when I'm working with companies or getting further experience. And also it taught me a lot about working with the team and how we can kind of divide up responsibilities, but at the same time work together to create something.
Hi, I'm Jorge Aliaga del Campo. I'm going into my fourth year here at the University of Minnesota and the College of Science and Engineering. I am studying mechanical engineering. The most impactful thing I learned in this course was just the width and the breadth of what medical devices can be. Of course, we worked only in one project, but seeing what other groups were working on and hearing what they had in mind and the steps of their solutions really was interesting. That was also probably my favorite part of the course, getting to hear everyone say their piece because even inside the particular groups, everyone had a different approach to things. So kind of taking that experience and listening to how people went about the brainstorming exercises that we did in the very first few days, how people tackled different things. That was probably my favorite thing about the whole experience. This course will change my life probably in the long run. I wouldn't say it will have an immediate effect. I will go into next semester and do my classes the same way I was going to if I hadn't done this course. But now I will have more knowledge of what it means to work with professionals in industry, what it means to interview people that have needs for these products or that have been developing these products. It will maybe open up opportunities for me to do research in the future or to come up with new ideas. So I definitely think in the long run it's going to be a very beneficial project. And I would obviously recommend it. I liked it a lot, and I think it would be an enriching experience for anyone to have an experience like this at least once in their academic lifetime, if you will. Because for me, it was only benefits, and I think that would be the case for most people.
My name is Rohan Jenga. I am going into my junior year of college and I'm in mechanical engineering. The most impactful thing I learned in this course, well, I wouldn't say there are multiple things. Not everything was really impactful, but some slightly impactful things in this course I learned was kind of like actually researching a product and learning that a lot more stuff goes into a product than just building it. Because I had I had some like 3D printing experience and like machining experience, but the the hardest part was actually finding out if this product could actually be useful before we even made the product. So that was kind of one insight that I learned from this course that was kind of new to me. My favorite part of this course was definitely that they had a lot of icebreakers, and I definitely enjoyed all of them. Cyrus, he was also a great part of this course. He was just enjoyable, and he was a great teacher. This course will change my life. I wouldn't say it changed my life too much, but it did change it in a little way, because it did kind of give me an insight into the more medical side of things. The reason I chose this course was because I toured the BMDC during my freshman year, and it was kind of cool to actually use some of the facilities here and kind of check out how they operate. So that was something that kind of made me lean more towards medical devices in the medical field, even though I'm a mechanical engineer. So that is one way that this course kind of influenced me. I would definitely recommend this course if you have the time. It's only once a week, and even though it's 2 hours, but that's definitely fine because there's a lot of content to cover, and there's a lot of stuff that you can do in class or you can choose not to do. But I would definitely recommend this course. They give all the materials that you need. If you just put in the work, you can definitely come up with a great prototype. And yeah, great.
Hi, my name is Gaida Sharaf. I'm a rising sophomore. I'm currently a biology, society, and environment major. The most impactful thing I learned during this course was adopting a growth mindset, and definitely just working as a team, and just adopting different thinking strategies as well. I'm more used to thinking inside the box, but this course definitely allowed me to think both inside and outside the box, and also let me see more of an engineering perspective of the medical field. I never thought of doing engineering because I'm more pre-med, and so just looking at the engineering side is definitely really interesting to me. My favorite part of the course was like Rohan said, the icebreakers, but also definitely the critical thinking skills I got to learn, especially, and the meeting different types of health workers. We met PTs. We met Danny, our mentor. We also met to call it an orthopedic, a bone doctor, and yeah, that was definitely really nice. The course will change my life by, like I said, my thinking skills. Just seeing the engineering point of view of the medical field. I got to see it and I really enjoyed that. I would recommend this course for the following reasons is just the experience overall. Like I never had any experience with Onshape before, but after this course I definitely did. It's overall a great experience too. I got to do some research. There was a presentation in the end, and also final prototype. So yeah, I think it's definitely a great experience for no matter what you are, pre-med, engineering, anything really.
Okay. My name is Sabrina Simkovich. I'm a rising sophomore in the College of Science and Engineering. My major is computer engineering with a minor in product design. And the most impactful thing about this course that I learned was just the amount of research and background that you really need to put into interviewing and knowing your customer. Knowing what people actually need and want is super important. And I think I didn't really realize how big of an impact that would make on our final product. I think this course will change my life because it actually taught me how to go through the engineering and the design steps from start to finish, starting with an idea and then actually ending with market like real market value and learning how to get funded.
Okay.
I would recommend this course because it was pretty nice to have going on in the background. It didn't take a lot of my time, but I think that I got a lot out of it, and I think it was definitely worth it. I think that it is really important to communicate with your group, and I think that you need to go into it with the right mindset and make sure that everyone's kind of on the same page, because otherwise people start falling behind, myself included.
Hi, my name's Katie. I'm going to be a rising junior. I am studying mechanical engineering. And the most impactful thing I learned was basically just the whole process. I really was not aware of like how patents worked really before and the whole medical device process. So being able to learn start to finish how it goes was really interesting. And my favorite part of the course was working with the group. It was really fun. And they were really good at like sharing information with me that like I necessarily wouldn't have known. I didn't have that much experience in 3D printing or prototyping, and they were able to like help me understand what was going on, and I felt like they helped me learn a lot. This course changed my life by I originally came into college as a biomedical engineering major, and I just switched to mechanical engineering, and I think it definitely re-piqued my interest in a lot of the medical device industry. And I would recommend this course because I thought I learned a lot through it all, coming with not that much experience.
My name is Salome Augusto. I'm going into my junior year at the U, and I'm currently a product design major. I was considering whether or not I wanted to go into the medical device industry as a product designer, and I thought this course would be really helpful for me. And I discovered that this course was very similar to the classes that I had taken previously in product design, so it felt familiar to me, and it was a territory that was, I think, easier to explore for that reason. And I found it really enjoyable. I really enjoyed meeting people with similar mindsets and who were interested in similar things, and seeing how the process could play out even in a short timeline. I thought it was super interesting, and I think it's going to be really good on my resume. So I'm very happy that I took this course, and I am very excited to see how it can launch my progress in the future.
My name is Isha, and I'm a rising senior. I'm a mechanical engineering major with a minor in computer science. As an engineering major, this course really introduced me to the business side of things, which will be really helpful if I ever want to start up my own company. It also exposed me to other aspects than just developing the product from a technical point of view. It gave me an insight into what actually you need to think about before developing a product. As for future recommendations or suggestions, I think this course could have also included a little bit more emphasis on how to get the product to market, actually manufacturing it, maybe into process or R&D design, something cool. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Cole Harif. I'm currently a rising junior here at the U. I'm currently in biomedical engineering, but actually I'm switching to chemical engineering next semester. So I think the most impactful thing I learned from this course was definitely working in a team and just how involved it was. I didn't think we were actually going to go this deep in the course, and I just really think overall it was just really impactful for me because I learned so much. I think that I wouldn't have learned this from a different experience. I would definitely recommend this course because I was just saying how involving it is, and it gets you working in a team. Because before this course, I actually liked working by myself. I like to do things by myself, but honestly, after this course, I find that working in a team, you can actually make things a lot better than just doing it by yourself. So, and then I would say my favorite part about this course, honestly, conducting interviews, I thought was really interesting. Just talking with people that are, much higher than me, dental hygienists, the director of dental hygienists. I just thought that was so interesting talking with those people and just hearing about their experiences and just honestly trying to learn from them. So
Oh, my name's Grace Hughes. I am going to be a sophomore and I'm a finance major. I took this course because I was and still am interested in getting into the medical device sales industry. And I think what I liked about this course was the uniqueness of it. I don't think there's a lot of other experiences like this out there. And if I end up going into medical device sales, though I don't need to know about the whole process behind how it was made or patents or anything like that, it's always good to have that knowledge and experience in the back of your mind, as it can go a long way.
My name is Eong Lor. I am a senior studying mechanical engineering, and I'm also minoring in computer science. My favorite part about this course was that since I'm a mechie major, I didn't really have that exposure to medical devices before. I've always wanted to have like my foot in that area, but I've never had the chance to until I took this course. And I think it was really beneficial for me to figure out what I wanted to do from being in this area and learning about it. Because I think learning about it, like the design specifications, the patents, the market size, and just the amount of work that you have to do in order to get the product that you want is something that intrigues me. Well, I guess my favorite part about this course was when we did a field trip to Stratasys for the 3D printing company. That was really fun because I got to see how that company was able to help like the medical industry in general. And it made me think like future opportunities for me to pursue about what I could do with 3D printed designs for other companies or that company in general. What else should I talk about? I guess another thing that I really liked about this course was the design aspect. So I come from a background of robotics. So I built a robot before, and I feel like I've always been wanting to chase that process, like designing something. So I guess this class really reinforced that in me, that I really like designing things, and really don't really get to focus on the emotional impact and how it affects other people, because I feel like I'm too robotic in that aspect sometimes. So I think this class really brought me back to how like some devices can interact with people and how that benefits them in general. So I really like that aspect as well.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aliyah Breka. My major at the U of M currently is human physiology with a minor in neuroscience. I'm planning to add biomedical engineering as a major. So one reason that I decided to put myself in this program is that, so actually it was pretty spontaneous. The past semester and a half, like I mentioned before, I wanted to transfer into BME, and I was just like gathering, information, things. I really had a big passion for medical devices, but I didn't really have like a mentor or someone like where to go from there. And I was just so desperate as an undergraduate to find like some type of opportunity that will get me exposed to like what medical devices are, and like the pathway to them being created and commercialized. So one day, I just stumbled upon the Bakken Center, and I saw that they had like a program for undergraduates. And when I clicked on it, I just found out it was like a simple Google form, and I immediately signed up. And I really didn't think much of it, but so when I got the offer, I was just eager to join. And so the past 7 to 8 weeks have been really, really impactful for me. I realized that like making a medical device is not something simple like some automotive car device or something to be manufactured. It has a lot of stages that it goes through, especially like FDA approvals and other regulatory things that it has to watch for. But taking this course, I feel like was very, very instrumental, I think, in my undergraduate career. So I'm not in engineering yet, but I feel like it showcases a lot of things. Like they show you, computer aided designs, CAD, a little bit like into the software stuff. At the same time, like, making a prototype, all these things. I feel like, I guess it exposed my eyes to a lot of things. So I guess I'm pretty grateful. Um, some advice uh, some advice I would give to anyone, like, I guess joining this class, is, I feel like a lot of the things that are done in this program is like how much you put into it is what you get out of it. And so it's like you have to make the most out of it. You only have like sessions like once a week in the evening. And so to get the most out of this program is like what you put into it on the side, outside of the sessions with your group. And currently this summer, I was just juggling like two intense classes with a job and some other stuff. And I didn't find myself putting too much time into it. And sometimes like I felt a little bit guilty about it, but I just feel like think a little bit like before you join the program in order to get the full experience out of it. But other than that, another thing I would say is you don't have to be like, I don't know, in the health field or in the engineering field. I feel like this thing is super good for a lot of majors, and it shows you, I guess, the business side of medical devices, the regulatory aspects of it, the engineering aspects of it. And so I feel like it was very holistic and it integrated a lot of things.
Hello, my name is Ria. I'm a rising junior majoring in biomedical engineering with a minor in computer science. I would say the most impactful thing about this program was that I learned what to expect in like the medical design process. There's like coming into this program, I didn't know much about the medical design process, so I think coming out of it, I definitely learned a lot. I'd say my favorite part of the course was like developing the prototype itself because like this was like I guess my first time like full on like going through like developing this type of prototype, so I would definitely say like just getting that like experience and like seeing like how that process is was like really fascinating to me. I definitely see myself in the future potentially going to like a medical device company or any medical technology company. So I think this program will definitely help me with that in the future. I would recommend this course to anyone who would be interested in medical design process and anything related to medical technology. And yeah.
So hi, my name is Marie Hessefort. I am currently, I guess, super senior. So I'm a non-traditional student. I've been working on my double E for almost 8 years now, but that's what happens when you're a non-traditional student, right? So the reason I even started this was before Med Device. I was working at Medtronic in finance and realized engineering is much more exciting and fun than finance. So here I am. I was really excited about this course when my advisor mentioned it to me, and I know I was emailing the organizers a couple times saying, when can I sign up? I want to do this. Because I think R&D is definitely where I want to be, and I had a lot of fun in the course, had a good team, and I felt like I learned a lot more about the areas of med device design that I had not been exposed to previously. I'll definitely recommend this course for anyone who has any level of interest in med device research and development.
So, hey, my name is Hayden Holmes. I'm a rising junior now in College of Science and Engineering, studying mechanical engineering. And man, I learned a lot in this course. I really did. But one of the coolest things that I learned is how important teamwork is, specifically in medical device design. Like, the thing about medical device design is the deeper you go in human-driven design, the more complex the issues get. Where in a lot of things that we engineer, they get simpler the deeper you go down in. But like, man, there's so much that I don't understand personally as a mechanical engineer about the human physiology and the anatomy that goes into all of it. So collaborating with people is super, super important and super, super valuable, and ultimately makes a successful project, which I hope that we were able to do through this course. This course will change my life by putting me on a pathway to a career that I think I can truly change other people's lives. I hope that doesn't sound too cliche, but it's a career that is so oriented around design for improving people's lives, improving people's comfort, improving. It's just so directly working with people that it's so much more prevalent than other areas of engineering that I've experienced, which is just so cool that I have the opportunity to go and express my engineering talents to directly help people. So thanks.
Hi everyone, my name is Akshra Malady. I am a rising junior in biomedical engineering and I'm also getting a minor in computer science. And this program was really, I guess, a really good experience for me. I really liked being able to meet new people, especially people that are professionals in this field specifically. It was really interesting to be able to meet our clinical champion and hear about the work that he had done on this device so far, and then also how we could aid him. And I think it also made me feel very like, wow, a lot of the stuff that we're doing in college, whether it's just like constantly studying, it's actually going to pay off eventually, because a lot of those skills that I've been gaining by like taking classes, for example, I could see be used in the papers we were writing or the report analysis that we had to do. So that was just a really good experience. My favorite part of this course was definitely just being able to, I think, meet and network with a lot of people. My team was super great, and so it was super fun to be able to work with them as a whole. And I would really recommend this course to, I think, anyone who is interested at all in medical device. You don't have to be in engineering specifically or in biomedical engineering. It's just a good way to get some sort of sense of what the process of bringing a medical device to market looks like.